Hi, this is Kim from Kim Roy Consulting, and in this video today I'm going to be talking to you about an accountant should you hire one for your small business. Just to let you know, this is a one-take shot, so apologies if I fumble over my words. I'm not editing videos anymore because it takes way too long. So I've seen a lot of posts on forums and Facebook recently about small business owners wondering if they should hire an accountant. What does an accountant do? Is it worth the investment? So I thought I'd give you my own personal opinion because I have a few online businesses which I do use an accountant for, but in different capacities. So it might help you to understand from my perspective what they do for me and in what capacity I use them for the different businesses. So to start with, if I go over what an accountant actually does, so they do a lot, but the basics of what they do are they will file your personal tax return as a director of the company. They'll file your annual company accounts, which includes your corporation tax as well. So they'll work out your profit and loss and make sure you're paying the correct tax. They'll do your daily, weekly, monthly bookkeeping, so that's all the incomings and outgoings of your business activities. They'll record it all. They'll do your payroll. If you have yourself on payroll or you have employers, they'll make sure that the income tax is correct. And of course they'll answer any finance questions you have about your accounts or otherwise, which is very useful. You don't have to Google answers, they should know everything. So, in what capacity do I use an accountant for? So, business number one is an online personal training business, which has been going for 4 to 5 years, so it's a lot larger than my other business. With that business, there's 2 directors, we have payroll, we use various freelancers, multiple tools, so there's a lot of overheads and outgoings. And so with that business, because it's more established and there's a lot more going on, I hire our accountant on a monthly retainer. So she does everything. So she takes care of all our bookkeeping, she does the profit and loss every month, she does obviously all the corporate filing, and she does all our personal tax returns as well. I see great value in hiring her per month, because that business is at that stage now where I don't want to spend my time doing admin on receipts, accounts, filing. It takes hours. I'm not a pro at it, so it takes me a long time because there's a lot of that business. So she costs us about £1,000 a year. And she's available for us whenever we want. We literally just send her the receipts at the end of every month, and she takes care of the rest. So it's great, it saves me a lot of time, and it's a good investment. With business number 2, which is the one I'm talking to you from today, the web design and consulting business, it's new. So it's just me, there's no other employee on the payroll, I don't have that many overheads, so business activity is smaller, meaning I am quite capable of managing the accounts myself at the moment. I don't mean filing accounts, I just mean the day-to-day recording of what's going on, what's going in and out of my business. I do this with an accountancy software called Xero. There are many more. I use Xero just because it offers multiple currencies, because I do business in different countries. I need the multiple currency feature. So I record all my ingoings and outgoings through this accountancy software, and when the time comes to file my company tax return, I will then just give my accountant access to my accountancy software, and she will use that data that I've been storing and file the accounts for me. That one-off transaction that I'll have with her per annum will be £175. So you'll see there's a big difference between paying paying an accountant a monthly retainer, which costs us £1,000 a year, or just paying somebody to do it one-off, which is £175 a year. So it's a huge difference. So if you're in that position if you've just started out and you're thinking, do I need to hire one? What do they do? Should I just do it myself? If you're just starting out 100%, you should, I believe, start doing your own accounts, or record your own account, should I say. So use an accountancy software. You've got Xero, FreshBooks, QuickBooks. There's loads online that you can use. Varies the cost of which, it varies from like £10 a month up to £30 a month. depending on what features you want. So it's not expensive, but it's so worth it. Don't try and record everything on Excel spreadsheets unless you're a math whiz. Maybe that's great for you. So use a software package. When the time comes, hire an accountant who can then log in and all the data's there for them, and they can file your tax return for you, which is the important thing, because if you get your tax return wrong, you could be paying more tax than you should be, or less, in which case it'll come back and bite you in the bum later. So always outsource your tax return, in my opinion, obviously. But if your company's a bit more established, it's been going for a few years, and you find that you're spending a lot of time, hours of your day, your week, your month, doing accounting admin, then it's probably time for you to hand that over now to an accountant on a monthly retainer. If you're in that privileged position in your business, where you are doing very well and you're spending too much time doing admin, then you need to be handing over the admin now and concentrating on your business growth and development and strategy. So I hope that helps. It's a personal preference for everybody. For me personally, finance isn't my strongest point, which is why I favour software, accountants and outsourcing. But I hope this video helps anyway, and obviously there's a bit more of a detailed blog that's attached to this video which you can read as well. So good luck, and I will see you soon.